Welcome back to Tarot and Beyond. Today we're doing something a little bit different. So if you found this message, it is for you. It is a mystery reading. So I don't know what this is going to be about. I don't know what the message is, but we're going to find out together. If this is your first time on this channel, usually we do pick a card readings. So this is a little bit of a different thing, but I like to keep it fresh. I like to keep it new. So let's get it. I have the Cosmic Coven Tarot deck today. That's what I felt called to. And we just had a whole bunch pop out. They're telling me don't take the big chunk, take the two. Okay. So we have the Six of Wands right here. So this is looking like success and victory. Things are looking good. Ooh. We have the Lovers too. So the Lovers card and the Six of Wands, there's going to be victory in some kind of a decision that you're making, or there's going to be victory in a relationship that you are wanting harmony in, or that you are wanting connection to. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is definitely good luck. Things are changing, or the wheel is turning in your favor. I just heard the wheel is turning in your favor. They are really emphasizing the purple clouds in these two cards. So for whatever reason, this is giving me the vibes of like silver lining on clouds, or on cloud nine. That's what it is, being on cloud nine. So having something be really positive and really just, I'm getting this feeling of success and good fortune. Okay, they are telling me to take these three cards. We have, I knew it. The clouds were also reminding me of the Seven of Cups, and I probably should have said it because now we have the Seven of Cups. So this is really like you kind of at first being confused about something and not really knowing what to choose. And I see, because with the Lovers card, yes, it's about love. Obviously, it's the Lovers, but it can also be about a decision that you're making. And so I feel like if you were confused about what decision to make, the wheel turns and it's like you all of a sudden just have this clarity, and those clouds sort of part, and now you're on cloud nine, and now you're seeing something more clearly, because the Seven of Cups here is like you weren't seeing it clearly. There were too many options on the table, or you just really didn't know which thing you really wanted. And I think the decision is going to become very, very clear. And also this can be like a lot of opportunity. It can be that there's a lot of different, I'm seeing a buffet in my mind. So there's like a lot of options on the table for you, and you kind of, you're feeling very victorious about that, right? Like when I walk into a buffet, I'm super excited about it. Like I'm like, look at all of these options. I can have whatever I want. I can eat in whatever order I want, and I can go back for seconds. So that's kind of what I'm getting here for you. It's like if this is in terms of love, or if this is it could also be career. I just got that message. It could be career for some of you, that you have a lot of options on the table in regard to your business or your work life. And there's going to be something that you can choose that's going to be really, really like, I just got the word primo, and that's like never a word that I use. So maybe like somebody out there uses that word and this is a message for you or something like that. But Spirit is like, it's going to be primo. It's going to be like number one, aces. And then you have the Temperance card. Okay, so a little bit of moderation, right? Like if you're at a buffet, you don't want to just go ham and completely stuff yourself to the point where you can't walk. Like you kind of want to pace yourself a little bit so that you're not overdoing it. Temperance is great for moderation and patience. So if you've been impatient with this cycle, they're saying, don't worry about it. Everything's going to come out aces. They keep giving me that word. It's going to come out aces. You have the Two of Wands. Yeah, this was the decision. This was the indecision, I should say, that you're kind of like considering what to do. If you haven't made the decision yet, I see that something's going to change in your circumstances, and it's going to really help you make this decision. If you thought you didn't have options, all of a sudden your circumstances change. Now you have all these options on the table, and you have the ability really to decide. And I think that the downside of this could be possibility paralysis, where you get a little overwhelmed and then you don't know which option to take, or you don't know what you should choose. But again, I see this change happening for divinely guided reasons. It does feel like divine intervention. So there's going to be a real clarity that comes with all of these options being on the table. It's like you can just kind of feel what is right for you. It's very intuitive. So I would definitely recommend using your intuition when it comes to making this decision. Don't do it from your head. Don't even really do it from your heart. Do it from your intuition. You have the Knight of Swords. And I think that this change in the wind, I just heard this change in the wind is going to come in a way that it's like, That's what I'm feeling. It's like you just get this realization and you're like, okay, now I know what to do. It's like an epiphany moment, and it could come through some kind of communication. You have the Knight of Wands as well. So you have 2 knights back to back. Okay. So these are fast moving, can be like aggressive energies, but I think it's like aggressively good. Or there may be like challengers who see all of your things, they see your buffet and they're like, oh, they built their plate better than mine. Like, I want to go take their plate. Don't let them take your plate. Put protection around your home, put protection around your energy field. That's a message that is coming through very strongly. So for some of you, that's important. You know what? For all of you, let's just play it safe and say protection for good measure, right? Like there's nothing wrong with doing a little extra protection, even if you don't need it. So protect yourself. We also have this energy of like, charge. I feel like you're just going to know and you're going to go for it. I feel like there's a lot of passion here, fast movement, things change really quickly, things evolve rapidly is what Spirit just said. And then they're seeing this card, ooh, the sun. So there's something that is lighting up your life. I'm feeling confidence. I'm getting like power vibes from this. I love how rainbow this deck is, because as you can see, I'm wearing my rainbow outfit because I'm going to Pride later today. So I'm going to go for the Pride Parade. And this is kind of why I'm mentioning it, is because the sun is giving me like pride energy, and this is Leo, so it is like about the pride in yourself, the pride and confidence in your body, the pride in the options that you have on the table, maybe even the pride in your community. This could be other people involved in this as well. You don't have to kind of be going at this alone, but I definitely feel confidence in the self, like a glow up. Like these options being on the table is going to make you feel really good. So if these are potential like partners or something like that, if you have a lot of options in regard to like who you can date or people who are paying attention to you, I feel like this is going to make you feel very confident and like, oh, look at me. Just feeling really good about yourself, and good for you. Get it, feel confident in yourself, and you shouldn't need attention from other people to do that. But if that helps, then that's a good thing, right? So I feel like, yeah, these could be different offers. Actually, now that I'm looking at these 2 knights, these could be 2 offers that are coming in from different people. Knight of Swords is somebody who is very, very apt to communicate. They want to speak to you about this. And then the Knight of Wands is more of somebody who's like very passionate. They want to sweep you off your feet. They have a lot of desire that bubbles within them. So I feel like, yeah, there's maybe 2 options that you have here, and you're kind of weighing up, which one should I choose? Which one is going to be best for me? And at the same time, you're also just feeling really balanced and harmonious within yourself. Like you're just feeling very good about yourself, feeling confident, feeling successful. I see you. Yeah. Again, Sage, they keep showing me the Sage. They're really highlighting that in my mind. And when Spirit shows me something that we need to talk about, it's kind of like they zoom in on it. It's almost like I have like inner vision that zooms and highlights at the same time. And that's what they're doing with the Sage. So we definitely need to be saging. We definitely need to be cleansing our space. You can use selenite crystals. I think I have some. I do. Selenite heart. Ooh, so cute. I'm feeling very kawaii today, like super cute. And I absolutely love it. So you can use selenite, you can use cleansing sprays. This is my cleansing spray that I love from Vibe Tribe Notions. I don't know if they're still available on Etsy, but they were, and I love this. And you can use sage. Boop. No, that's not a blunt. That is sage. So I feel like there's going to be, a lot of need to cleanse and clear your energy, because there's kind of like a lot coming in or a lot going on. So you definitely want to pay attention to that and stay in your light is what Spirit just said. The Sun card. Yeah. Stay in your light. Make sure that you are radiating and shining your light without apology. They just said without apology. So being unapologetic about your confidence, your shine. Yeah, you know what? In the shower this morning, the song True Colors was coming through. So I feel like you guys are really shining bright this month or right now or whenever you happen to be clicking on this video, because it's timeless. This is a timeless reading. There is no time involved in energy. So whenever you were called to this, whenever you happen to click, if this came across your feed, the message is meant for you at this particular time in your life. Let's see what else we have. The 8 of Cups. Look at all these cups, you guys. These are the options. These are the options that you had, but for whatever reason, you're like, that's not good enough. I deserve better. Good for you. Yes, you stand up for what you deserve. That's the confidence that I feel from the Sun card. Be confident, demand more because you deserve it. You are worth it. And this is you going after what you truly, truly desire. Your heart's desire is what Spirit just said to me. Your heart's desire. You are going after that. You are not settling for less. So if any of these options are lackluster, honey, just walk away. Like, you don't need that. You don't need to settle for less. You don't need to, I just heard date down. You don't need to date down. Okay, I'm not going to go into that, but yeah. You have the King of Pentacles. That's why, if you've got knights coming in, yes, they're bold. Yes, they're very, I don't know. They've just got like they've got a lot of like youthful energy. They've got a lot of passion and vigor knights, but they're not necessarily super mature. Whereas the King of Pentacles, now this is somebody who's stable. This is somebody who's hardworking, disciplined, maybe has a lot of money. Again, if this is related to career and not related to like dating and love, then I would see this as a boss. This is somebody who can really level you up or help you to, or teach you. I just heard they can teach you to level up. This is somebody who can kind of share with you how to get to the level that they've achieved. This is like giving me like Walk with a Billionaire, where you walk with somebody who's very successful and you just kind of talk and you chat and they tell you how they achieved that and what you can do to get to that level. That's what I'm getting. I think that's why you're walking away, because you're like, I'm not going to settle for less. I just heard compromise my success for short-term gratification. You're not going to compromise your success for short-term gratification. You're going after the big honey pot, is what Spirit just said. The big honey pot. Ooh. So this is something that is like really, really important to you. This is, again, they're repeating the phrase heart's desire. This is a heart's desire. This is not just a fleeting passing whim for you. And that's why it feels so successful and why you are trying to protect it so deeply, because it is really, really important to you and it's divinely guided. That Wheel of Fortune here talking about this divine intervention. I did mention that earlier. So this is being divinely intervened in. So if something has not been going your way, there's going to be divine intervention to bring it about, like this opportunity or these things. Now, some of this, you know what I'm actually getting is that the 7 of Cups may be a test. Like it may be a bit of a test for you to see, like, are you going to choose something that's less than you deserve? Are you? It's up to you. You can do whatever you want. If you want that short-term gratification, go for it. But it's going to be worth it in the long run if you can have a little bit of discipline. Oh, that's why Temperance is here. She's talking about discipline too. Yes. And patience. They said yes, discipline, but mostly patience. And the King of Pentacles is talking about this patience and building an empire, building something that's going to really, really last. It's not short, it's not fleeting, it's not temporary, it is long term. And that's why this takes a little bit of patience. So if it's a relationship, let's say, for example, then you're kind of holding out and rejecting offers from people that are very interested, but maybe a little bit fleeting. Like it's not necessarily long-term commitment material, something like that. And you're holding out for, they just played the song, I'm Holding On for a Hero, and they showed me the Shrek. It's from Shrek. That's not where the song is from, but that's the reference they're giving me because they do play it in that movie. I'm holding on for a hero till the end of the night, and he's gotta be strong, and he's gotta be fast, and he's gotta be fresh from the fight. I need a hero. I'm just messing. So I feel like this is, these knights in shining armor are riding in, but you just got to be really careful that they're not like playboys wrapped in tinfoil. I'm just going to tell like it is. This is going to be a real kind of blunt reading, you guys. This is not my normal reading style. I'm usually more serious and more like deep, but today I'm, feeling just vibrant and fun. And so you know what? I'm going to show you guys that side of me. I hope you like it. So yeah, this is like patience, because it's going to be worth it. The delayed gratification is going to be so worth it. And they're showing me in my mind, and they've been showing me in my mind. They want me to talk about it, obviously, because if they show it to me more than once, it's important. The marshmallow test. Okay, so I studied psychology in university, and this was one of the things that we learned about. The marshmallow test is basically like they give kids one marshmallow and they tell them, if you wait 15 minutes, then you can have 2 marshmallows. Or if you don't wait, you can just eat that marshmallow, but then you don't get a second one. And I think they found, I can't remember, it was years ago that I studied this, but I think they found that the kids that were willing to wait they had like more self-discipline, and that self-discipline actually helped them in the long term to be successful in life, because it was a longitudinal study, meaning that it was a long-term study. And I feel like this is something that Spirit is bringing up for a reason, even if it's not anything related to marshmallows. It's kind of like you need to be disciplined with yourself and have that delayed gratification mindset, because if you opt for something that's short term, you're going to be taking away from yourself an opportunity that is way better and more long term, and it's going to be way more satisfying, way more fulfilling. So it's definitely worth the wait. All right, let's get a final closing message. No, they want me to get the Moonology. Okay. All right, I was going to get a flower petal. Oh, they're saying we can still get a flower petal, but they want me to get the Moonology first. Okay, so there's a card here. They're telling me to take time to breathe out. Okay. Take time to breathe out. There's something here where you might be just like rushing a little bit here. And that's why they're saying like, take time to breathe out, assess the situation, analyze what is going to be best for you. And again, they're emphasizing trusting your intuition. I think that's why it's so important to clear your energy, because if your energy is all funky, you're not going to be feeling things correctly. Oh yeah. And I'm starting to get my throat. Yeah. So that's definitely a message. Because my throat's getting all itchy, and all of a sudden it's like, so yeah, it's important for you to breathe out. It's important for you to, oh, is somebody smoking a joint? Because I did mention that the sage kind of looked like a blunt, and now they're showing me like smoke in the air and somebody coughing. Oh, that could be clear. That could be clouding your energy. If this is a message for you, like if you just smoked a joint, or if you smoke weed regularly, they're kind of saying like take a little break from that, because it's clouding up your intuition and you're not going to see something clearly. Okay. Yeah, and then you're not going to be responding from your authentic voice, because it's like the weed is kind of diluting a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with weed. Weed's legal in Canada. Woo! But yeah, I feel like they're emphasizing maybe taking a break from it for short term or something like that, or just kind of abstaining on a particular day that you feel like maybe you're going on a date on that day, or maybe you're going out to an event, or maybe you're doing something for work. Just don't smoke weed that day because it will help you to be more clear. Okay. So take time to breathe out. It's kind of like, because what they showed me was like Snoop Dogg exhaling a huge puff of smoke. So funny. Teenage Shevon is loving this. Okay. So let's get another card from the Moonology. A fiery climax approaches. Ooh, climax. I won't go into detail there, but it's definitely fiery because you have the Sun card here, which is a fire sign. So this is Aries, but this one is Leo. So it is fire. It is very much connected to this passion perhaps of the Knight of Wands, which again, just like make sure that you're taking time to breathe out, assess the situation, consider all your options is what Spirit just said very clearly. And in that way, they were like, consider all your options. okay, Spirit. And you also have step out of your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. This is like really, yeah, it's calling you to have some discipline because the North Node is, ooh, my nose. My nose always goes crazy when something's really being emphasized. The North Node is your destiny. The North Node is what you're stepping into. It's what you're becoming. It's kind of like what you're developing into, but it's also outside of your comfort zone because it's not something, it's not like a skill or a talent or a realm of knowledge or wisdom that you've developed from past lives. That's your South Node. The North Node is like you've never been there before, but you aspire to it and it's destined. Very destined. And that's why they're saying take it slow, consider your options, be disciplined in your approach, Maybe abstain from certain things that may cloud your judgment or block your intuition. Make sure you're clearing your energy in your home, your space, your body. Just, yeah, keep everything nice and squeaky clean, and you won't have any problems. You'll be able to see things very, very clearly. So let's grab one final closing messages from the flower petals. And thank you so much to the anonymous donor who sent these to us so that we can use them here on the channel through my Amazon wish list, which is linked in the description box below. I have so many decks saved there because I love tarot and oracle, and there's so many options out there. Oh, so many options out there. I've got like hundreds of decks saved on my Amazon wish list because every time I go on Amazon, I search for decks and I see so many that I want. Like I can't say no to them, So I feel like this is another message about saying no to certain things. Or if there are a lot of options and you can have a little bit of each, maybe it's not relationship wise, like maybe don't dabble that much, but whatever, you do you, boo. I just feel like this is also about enjoying yourself. So there's two messages. One of them is about delayed gratification and going after what you truly want and developing the skills to be the person you want to be, being very confident, successful in the long term. And then the other message is really about kind of like having fun and enjoying your options in the sense that it gives you a sense of freedom and liberates you and again, helps you feel confident. Okay. So your final message here is you are worth what it is you desire. Yes, you are. You are worth what it is you desire. And I can see that there is some heavy desire here. Maybe this Knight of Wands is you. Maybe you are very passionate about your job. Maybe you're passionate about your love life. Maybe you're passionate about who you are becoming. Good for you. Get it. Yes, you deserve what you desire. And as long as you continue to go after it, you will get it. That is what I see for you. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading, this mystery reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I sure did. I love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.